The international netball season has come to an end here at the Claudelands Arena in Hamilton, with the Silver Ferns beating Malawi 72-39 in the third test. They've taken the series, of course, 3-0. But Temepara Bailey, this test, the third one, that quintessential game of two halves.
It definitely looked like out there, but it was really great to see the Silver Ferns start really strong. They've been struggling with that in both series. Great to see a combination stick for the first half. However, I think the changes in the second half, especially in that third quarter, cost them, and it took too long for them to settle into them.
Well, interesting you talk about those first half performance and that combination that we haven't really seen this season. Irene van Dijk and Jodie Brown in the shooting circle. And Jodie Brown, she was playing like she wanted to prove a point to Coach Waitamonu.
And she did. She got out there, she shot well, she fed Irene really well. She looks into Irene on the first seconds, which takes away that niggly contact under the post. And the other thing that I really like about Brown-Francois combination off the line is they shared the centre passes. In the past series, we've seen Tutai take the majority of the centre pass, which then there's not that strong second phase heading into the circle.
Well, Jodie Brown really slotting into that playmaker's role. They switched things up, though, in the second half, and Catherine Latu was in the shooting circle with Maria Tutai. Things did, as you say, got a little bit niggly as well in that second half.
It did, and it was a different style of game that Catherine was playing. She was more playing the holding game, where Van Dijk was moving a little bit more and probably a little too much in that first half. However, Catherine did get some great ball that was fed into them, and Francois had an opportunity to feed Catherine.
Well, the player of the series, in fact the player of the international season, was Laura Langman, ever present as per usual in her 98th test. And the combination that she is starting to form with Francois, one we probably would never have expected. What do you make of this?
Yeah, it's definitely growing, and like we talked about with Francois, she's a backup to Laura, so she's done a great job in making Francois feel comfortable in there and just sort of slowly edging her into that position. Laura's such a great competitor. She's just so strong in defence, and she's just developed some amazing skills on attack in there.
She absolutely is the general of that team. She'll bring up 100 tests at some point in the new year. It is absolutely phenomenal. 100 in a row as well.
Exactly, and that's unheard of, well, for me anyway. However, I think she's such a determined player on court, but she's such a cool chick off the court as well. She knows how to have a bit of fun. Well,
let's have a look at the stats from this third test. As we say, the Silver Ferns beating Malawi 72-39. I suppose we mentioned a little bit of niggle, the penalty count against Malawi there.
Yeah, it was huge, and that was what the bench were yelling about was the umpire's call. However, for the Silver Ferns, I'm really impressed with the shooting percentage. It's the first time they've been in the 90s, but however, on the flip side, the turnovers were a way bit too high at 29.
Yeah, a little bit of turnover ball early on, but 91%. Interesting too, Malawi shooter Mwai Kumwenda, she only missed the one goal, and certainly we are looking forward to seeing her playing for the Tactics next season in the ANZ Championship. So that is the international season almost done. There is just Fast Five to come. We're looking forward to seeing the Fast Five Ferns defend that title.
We are looking forward, and more so looking to see what they're going to come out dancing to. Or if they're going to dance, what else can they do?
Who knows? It is all still to come, but from here in Claudelands, good night.